Welcome to another episode of Bottom of the Stream with Adam and Nick. My name is Adam.
My name is Nick. Welcome back to the best place to get up to date with all the latest news of the week in the world of streaming and movies. How are you, Adam?
I am good, thank you, Nick.
Good.
How are you?
Excellent.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good. Looking
I
good?
feel like it's ages since we've done this, but it's not. It's just your standard Earth week.
It's just a normal week.
Yeah.
Thursday to Thursday.
Just my brain
Yeah?
being wrong.
It's been a big week.
Has it?
Yeah.
Sure. Massive.
Shit's happened.
Massive. Huge.
Got any gossip?
Do I have gossip? I spent a lot of my week with you.
You did, that is true. We have spent a lot of time together.
And
That's not a bad thing.
not for you.
Also true.
And some of the very good friends. We went away for a few days and
Little boys' weekend in Wales.
yeah,
It was lovely.
watched some movies and other stuff, played some games,
Yeah.
and just hung out.
We went to a filming location to one
Oh,
of
yeah.
the films that we've done on this
Of course
show.
we
Is what we should
did. That's the whole
probably
point.
mention. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
stayed in a cabin that was the cabin that was featured in the Utah cabin murders.
Yes,
And then we watched the Utah cabin murders from that cabin.
We did,
Which was
yeah.
very exciting.
and I'd forgotten how bad that movie was.
Oh, it is so bad.
Like there's so much filler.
It feels like it was a long time ago as well, but it was season 10,
Yeah,
which is
that's-
only like 3 seasons ago.
It's not long.
It's not that long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, when we realised where that film was filmed, we'd been trying to get there for a while, haven't we?
Yeah.
We finally got there. Maybe we'll put some pictures up on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll stick some in the
And-
video as well.
Yeah, I mean, the most interesting thing about watching that film again was literally working out which one of these cabins is it.
Yes,
and
we figured that out.
but it's
And everything was filmed there. So the interior of the police station was filmed in the cabin just from a different
Quite
camera
obviously.
angle. Yeah, it was really interesting. It was an exciting time. And it was a great weekend of gaming and
cabin
shit
that we
and-
were in
Yeah.
was used in the movie for most of the
External
exterior
shots,
shots because you could walk up a path to like the top of the farm.
Yeah.
And
It
ours
looked
was
quite isolated.
nice. Yeah, looked from shooting that way down.
Yeah.
The one that we stayed in was the sort of best position for those establishing shots.
But the interior shots were the one next door,
Correct.
which we did get some photos of as well. It was a really good weekend. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
We should stay in more movie sets.
Okay, fine.
That should become our thing.
Fine.
Yeah, it was good. Good weekend.
Yeah.
All round.
So I think that is. How many films have we done?
250 plus the 15 from this season.
Yeah.
265.
Yeah. So I've visited 2 locations.
2.
So
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we did
Of what?
Pentagram as well.
263 to go.
Some of them might be more difficult than others.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It was good, though. It was good
Yeah, it was
times.
great
It
time.
was good times. Anything else? Have we got a question of the week? Because I haven't.
Yes, I do.
So we usually discuss whether we've got one of them before we start
Yeah, we
recording, and we didn't today.
But-
So
I suppose because I didn't go. I've not got one.
yeah.
I do have one. So it's a would you rather?
Okay. My favourite kind of question. Of
Is
the
it?
week. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They're easy.
It's very simple. Would you rather have to scream everything you say forever or whisper everything, even in emergencies?
Oh
Are you a screamer?
no, I'm
No.
quite a quiet boy.
Are you?
I think I'm much more of a. I think people would find it weirder if I started being screamy than if I started being whispery.
Yes. Whispering's more creepy though, isn't it?
A lot more creepy.
Like,
I don't know though. It depends on the situation.
no, but I think screaming everything is like people just think you've gone
I
in the
think his
head,
mind's gone.
and but whispering's got that sort of creepiness.
You can make some money on like ASMR videos and stuff though.
Like true, but if I was at work with you, for example,
Yeah.
and you just like came up and went, "The building's on fire," that's creepy.
Yeah. But also, if I came up and screamed, "Margaret in accounts is dead,"
Yeah,
you'd think that had just happened. But
Yeah.
maybe it was just like a week ago.
yeah, maybe.
There isn't a Margaret in my accounts. I don't know if there is in yours.
I don't know any Margarets.
No, I don't think I do either.
Because I wouldn't think that is
Margaret?
necessarily an uncommon name, but I don't think I've ever known a Margaret.
Ever known?
I don't think so. No one's.
Interesting.
Apologies if I'm missing anyone, but no Margarets are popping into my head.
I'm sure we both have at some point, but I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Fine.
My favourite. Can you talk about Little Britain? I think we can talk about Little Britain. My favourite joke from Little Britain was, you know, that bloke who worked in the shop, and his wife was upstairs, and he always shouted up to her. And one day he shouted up, and she was like, "I can't come down. I've got no legs." And it just really made me laugh. And I always remember that, like he'd forgotten. I'd be a whisperer, I think.
Would you?
Yeah. I can't see me shouting everything I say. No.
Do you think you'd lose all your friends? Sore throat. Like, yeah, but then you just couldn't.
You'd definitely lose all your friends. People wouldn't want to be around you.
I don't think they would either.
People would more be inclined to be around you as a whisperer than a shouter.
I agree. Yeah, I think socially you'd be an outcast as a shouter. 100%.
I couldn't be friends with somebody who was a shouter.
Okay, I'll choose shouting.
Okay, then we are done here. Thank you for watching. What? Would you really?
No,
I was going to say it's got to be whispering, hasn't it? Whispering's the only sensible option.
Yeah, I think so.
Let us know what you would pick and hit the comments below, or come into the Discord, whichever way you want to do it.
Good.
Or do both.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Sweet. Big news week.
I mean, fair bit of news.
Well, then let's get into the news.
Probably the biggest news which hit today, just before.
Yes. It's handy when things like this happen.
I'm going to leave it till nearly the end because we're going to do Netflix news first, but we will get to the Oscar nominations.
Excellent.
Just as a hint.
There's a tease. Stick around.
So, but yeah, we'll start with the Netflix / streaming news first, and it feels like a little while since we have talked about Netflix cancelling some shows.
It does.
So let's do that.
Okay.
So Netflix have announced a double cancellation.
I've not heard any cancellation news, so you're going to break this to me at the same time. Am I going to be gutted?
No, I don't think you'll be bothered either way, to be honest. But Netflix have announced that they are not proceeding with additional seasons of either of these two shows. The first one is The Abandons.
I've no idea what that is.
That was the sort of Western, Gillian Anderson, Lena Headey, the sort of female-led Western.
Okay.
It logged 19.8 million views in its first 28 days.
Oh, wow.
When it premiered in December. Spent 2 weeks in
December just gone?
Yeah. 2 weeks in the Netflix top 10 for English series.
I've genuinely never heard of that show.
And it was the show from Kurt Sutter, who was the guy behind Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Gillian Anderson as well.
Okay.
I won't be watching it now, though. There's no point.
The cast have already obviously moved on to. They were told a while ago. Right. Lena Headey, for example, is staying with Netflix. She's got the lead on a show we've talked about before, which is Charlie Brooker's detective series. Of course, yeah. That's coming later this year. So she's going to lead that for Netflix, which will be interesting. A long time since Charlie Brooker went to scripted.
Yeah, it is. A long time.
So that's one of them. And the second is a show I am not familiar with at all. I don't think it's something that really made a dent over here. The Vince Staples Show.
Okay. Who's Vince Staple?
He is a rapper.
Right.
And his show over the first season drew 4.6 million views in a similar time period. The first season of that was February 2024. So it's nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah, people probably assumed that wasn't coming back.
Never charted on the top 10, but was critically well received.
Okay.
On Rotten Tomatoes. It came 1,446 on Netflix's 2025 viewership report.
Yeah, you're done. Get out.
So yes, commiserations to
Vince,
all of those people.
Let us know if you're a fan of either of those two shows, and if you are disappointed.
I like a Western, and I probably may have.
Had you heard of it?
Yeah, I remember talking about it.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no, I've never watched it.
I don't think I've seen any advertising for it, or it's not popped up on my Netflix.
Interesting. Well, they had to be cancelled to make way for a couple of new things coming to Netflix.
I mean, there's unlimited room on Netflix. But
it will.
Yeah, of course.
In my brain, that's how it works. It's a strict 1 in, 1 out policy.
Fair.
if my I nearly said the app that we use then just fell over, and now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 versions of the same page trying to open up. So
okay, fun times.
You may have to bear with me a second. Yes, so Netflix have given the go-ahead to a new reality show, and I think it may be one of the first instances of a show coming to a streaming service based on TikTok content.
Oh my goodness.
I knew you'd be happy about this. So, influencer Alex Earl, who recently in the States got to the final of Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
Which is kind of a big deal, I guess. Is getting her own reality series on Netflix. It is as yet untitled, but will feature Earl, all her friends and family, and following their lives, I guess, in true reality show fashion.
Oh, so it's like a Osborne's kind of
I think so.
deal.
She became famous by posting "Get Ready With Me" videos on TikTok.
Okay.
So it's one of those fashion-y type.
I've just Googled her. I've never seen her face before in my life.
Okay. According to Deadline, traditional reality series are having a renaissance. We don't obviously have Hulu specifically as a streaming service, but The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is apparently doing huge numbers.
Are they having a renaissance, or are they just really cheap to make and people will always watch them?
Yeah, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah. What a title.
Yeah, it's a great title.
What's the secret life? Is the secret life the Mormon part or the non-Mormon part, and they're sneaking out?
So your wife's secretly a Mormon?
Yeah, or secretly she's a Mormon.
Or she's a Mormon who's secretly
sneaking out. What would be?
prostitute.
That's a better would you rather question.
I don't think it's possible to have a wife that's a secret Mormon. I don't think that's possible. But to have a...
People have like second families and stuff.
Yeah, but not Mormons. Maybe.
I don't think it's... All right. We're going way off piste. Netflix's official statement says, Gen Z's ultimate it girl, Alex Earl, is making the next big jump in her career. Can she balance her burgeoning business empire with being that unfiltered 20-something hot mess that America fell in love with?
Hot mess?
Yeah.
What a horrible way to describe someone. I don't like things like that.
I feel like you're really perturbed.
I feel like TV just before Netflix came along, right? TV died because of shows like that.
Sure.
And then Netflix came along and kind of reignited drama, TV drama. And now they're going down the same road again. So where do we go from there?
But
when Netflix is all just reality slop.
Is it all just one vicious circle? So the more things you make, like Electric State, for $300 million.
Well, don't do that either.
You can't get. Surely they've not made their money back on anything like that.
No.
That means you get this sort of thing.
Exactly. But like we say, Netflix is a bottomless pit, so it doesn't matter so much. It's not like their every evening schedule's being filled with it.
Something there for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like their evening schedule's being filled with it.
Yeah.
Like it was back in the day.
Another green light from Netflix, this time for a movie.
Okay.
I think, just like in real life, if the Titanic came up against a Wahlberg rather than an iceberg, it would also sink. Because Mark Wahlberg, what a career that guy's had. You know, just solid. Like, I'm not saying I think he does good movies and stuff, but in terms of like, you're never more than 4 to 6 months away from a new Mark Wahlberg movie.
It's true. It feels that way sometimes.
And you're not, again, because he is going to join forces with Riz Ahmed.
Okay.
In a new crime thriller, The Big Fix, coming to Netflix from director Balthazar Kormaker.
Okay.
And he is quite a hot property at the minute, that director, because he has got, in March, arriving on Netflix, Apex, which is I've seen the trailer for it. I don't know if you have. It's a Charlize Theron and...
I don't think so.
Who's the guy out of Carry On? The British guy.
Sid James.
No. The Kingsman guy.
Edgerton.
Yeah, him. So
What's his name?
they're in that.
What's his name?
Dan? Joe? Joel.
Not Joel Edgerton.
That guy. So
God, that's really annoying. Don't you just have a brain fart?
Taron Egerton.
Taron Egerton.
Yes, they are in Apex, which is I think is like a survival type movie.
Okay.
Anyway, that's coming in March. But yes,
He loves the generic movie title, doesn't he?
yeah. But Cormac, who's coming off directing, will be coming off directing Apex, is going to get straight into the director chair of this one, The Big Fix, which, according to Netflix, is inspired by a true story.
Okay.
The Big Fix follows a former Interpol cop who is now in a bureaucratic role at FIFA.
Oh, okay.
He uncovers an international match-fixing scandal. Maybe it's a documentary.
I'll say that shouldn't be too difficult.
And launches a high-stakes mission to stop whoever is behind it. I would have a look at FIFA.
Yeah. The head of FIFA.
His target, a passionate hustler who joins forces with Chinese triads to earn millions rigging football games across the world. As they start to circle one another, a high-octane, globe-trotting cat-and-mouse thriller ensues, pitting two defiant, determined men against each other.
So far, so generic.
Sure.
Doesn't excite me, I'm not going to lie. The title and the synopsis.
I bet it will do massive numbers.
You reckon? Yeah. Mark Wahlberg's usually a bit of a banker. What's your favourite Mark Wahlberg film?
Oh, that is a tough question.
I don't even know if I can name one. He's always in them, but I couldn't say.
I prefer Donnie.
Same.
My favourite Mark Wahlberg film?
Ted?
I mean, I did like Ted when I saw it.
Boogie Nights?
I think Boogie Nights is good, to be fair. That was his breakthrough, wasn't it?
The Departed, that's a good film.
I mean, that's probably the best film he's been in.
That's 20 years old this year.
I know.
Lone Survivor?
Maybe. I don't think I've seen that one.
Daddy's Home?
There's a couple of them, isn't
Planet
there?
of the Apes?
Absolutely not. I quite like the other guys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
With Will Ferrell. That's pretty
okay.
good.
I'm going Departed, I think.
He just gets to shout and be Boston in that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think he might have got did he get nominated for an Oscar for that? Supporting actor?
Maybe.
No, I'm not sure if he did, actually. Oh, The Departed's brilliant.
He did Max Payne, didn't he? Which is my favourite video game of all time.
Have you seen the film?
Yeah, it's dreadful.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I would expect.
It was at that time where every video game adaptation was terrible.
Yeah.
Early to mid 2000s.
That feels
I
like
love
not
that game.
terrible casting, though.
No, not at all.
Well, all power to it.
What's your favourite Mark Wahlberg film? Let us know in the comments.
Have you ever read like the Mark Wahlberg daily routine?
No.
He gets up at 2 a.m. to go to the gym.
Why?
And then he goes, eats, trains, prays, does his work, goes to the gym again, might go and do this filming, and then he's in bed for 7, 8 p.m.
That's no life. Get a life, Wahlberg.
Right, games.
Games?
Netflix games. So, Netflix's co-CEO, Greg Peters, has been talking to shareholders.
Okay.
And he's been talking about cloud-based gaming.
Okay.
And he said that this is now a big advancement and priority for the company.
Cool.
But at the same time, acknowledged we are still in the early stages of this rollout. He was talking about the TV-based sort of party games.
Yeah.
Which we've had a go at a few of them.
No, we played one at the weekend.
We did. And he said roughly a third of Netflix subscribers currently have access to that.
Okay.
Via Netflix. And that they are still working on upgrading the TV technology and clients to be able to handle bigger numbers, more games. They have seen, he said that they've seen a really strong uptake of the party games so far.
I'm not surprised. We said the other week, didn't we, that this is the way forward for them?
Yes. He said a small base. So this is quite interesting. So about 10% of eligible members, i.e. people who have got that.
So a third of the subscribe, 10% of a third is what we're saying. Yeah.
Yes. But those that have tried seem to keep going back.
Okay. That's interesting.
He said after the launch of the party pack just before Christmas, our games have seen a real significant engagement uptick. We are just scratching the surface of what we think we can do in this space. But we are looking to create synergies that reinforce our medium.
What does that even mean?
Corporate speak.
Synergy is the most corporate speaking word ever, isn't it? It doesn't really even have a meaning.
Yeah.
Party games is the way forward for that.
I think so.
That thing, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll ever get to see a Netflix controller?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I don't know either. It makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's convenient using your phone and it's good, but there's some games that it just doesn't quite work for, like that Lego Party game. Some of those mini games are really hard to play on a phone.
Yeah.
Whereas with a controller, you'd be all right.
If it can make a bit of money, I'm sure it'll happen. Whilst Netflix are working on developing that and perfecting all those bits out of the beta testing that they're in at the minute, they have also announced we are shortly getting a new version of the Netflix mobile app.
Okay.
So obviously last year there was a whole redesign of the TV app interface, and apparently we're getting something similar on mobile. Again, Greg Peters said that the planned redesign will potentially be a shift towards a TikTok-style vertical video. I am really hitting you with the good news this week. He said, we are working on a new mobile user interface that will better serve the expansion of our business for the next decade. We will roll this out later in 2026. And just like our TV interface, it then becomes your starting point, a platform for us to iterate, test, evolve, and improve our offerings.
They tried vertical video before on
they did
on the Netflix app, and it lasted about a week.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
I think, because you can see it, can't you, that you would have... You'd be scrolling through and then you get a clip of... I don't want the end of Strange Things spoiled.
No.
Or, yeah.
If I want to watch something, I want to watch something. I don't want to watch a TikTok of it. Do we sound like old men?
Keep them separate. I think there's a place for it. Just I don't want that to be my way into Netflix.
No. I mean, we are old men, but we sound like them as well.
Netflix has confirmed another new show coming. See, we're even just this week, we're on more new shows coming than old shows cancelled.
Yeah. So it's not one in, one out.
Don't come at me. Netflix have confirmed they are making a documentary series about the vanishing cyclist Tony Parsons, who went missing without a trace on a charity bike ride up in Scotland several years ago.
I think I vaguely remember that.
Yes. They've been working on a show with an anticipated air date later this year.
Okay.
Parsons was a former Royal Navy officer who was killed after being hit on the road by a drunk driver in 2017. The man who killed Parsons hid his body in a remote peat bog and left the scene with his twin brother.
The Parsons' twin brother?
No, his own twin brother.
Okay.
For years, the disappearance was a total mystery. So we're going to get this whole story in a documentary.
Cool. What's it called?
It is currently untitled, not confirmed. I think The Vanishing Cyclist would be a good start.
That's a good name.
But I'm not making it, so who knows?
And if you want.
Yeah, fine.
Just go and do it.
Fine. The final bit of Netflix news is some updates on Beef Season 2.
Okay. I'm excited for this.
So we have a premiere date.
Nice. I think it's pretty soon as well, isn't it?
Yes, we are talking about April the 16th.
Not even that long away.
Not really. Just sort of 3 months. And the cast for Beef Season 2 includes Oscar Isaac.
Okay.
Carrie Mulligan.
Great name.
And Kaylee Spaney.
Kaylee Spaney, wow.
And we also have a synopsis.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
What's causing the beef?
Newly engaged Ashley and Austin, who are both lower level staff at a country club, become entangled in the unravelling marriage of their general manager Joshua and his wife Lindsay. Through favours and coercion, both couples vie for the approval of the elitist club's billionaire owner, who struggles to manage her own scandal involving her second husband.
Couple beef. The first series of Beef is so good.
Yes.
That's got a lot to live up to.
Yes. Can they top the original Beef?
It's going to be hard. Original Beef sounds like a flavour of crisp.
It does, doesn't it? There's a Fatboy Slim song, I think.
I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough act to follow.
Well, we will follow it the only way we can then, I guess. And we can look at the Oscar nominations.
We're there. Cool.
For 2026.
Let's do this.
Maybe. We're getting there. I think we have a bit of a slow connection today.
Yeah. Don't know why.
We're on. Okay. So the big headline really is that Sinners is breaking records. It has become the most nominated film in Oscar history. 16 nominations.
Out of a possible 24, that's quite impressive.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That is crazy. I must watch this film. In fact, I'm going to watch this film at the weekend. How's that? I'll make a note of it and watch it.
So we'll go through a few categories, a few nominations. Best Picture.
Yep.
I always forget how they really increase the
like
size of
now,
the category, the nominations in this. Begonia.
Oh, okay.
Next one's a bit surprising and sticks.
I think Begonia is a bit surprising.
Sticks in my core a bit.
Go on.
F1.
Okay. It's just driving in circles.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Hamnet.
Yep.
Marty Supreme. One Battle After Another. The Secret Agent. Sentimental Value. Sinners. And Train Dreams.
Okay. I've seen one of them.
Train Dreams is on Netflix.
It is, indeed. I've seen Frankenstein. That's the only one of them I've seen. One Battle After Another was going to win it.
Yeah, I think it's got PTA.
Yeah.
Directing it. He's got to be a hot favourite for some of these. Best Director, talking of which. Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme. Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value. And Ryan Coogler for Sinners.
Did the Safdie brothers fall out, or do they just work separately now?
No, they've just... I don't believe they've had a falling out, but they have done a couple of separate projects.
Do you think Benny's really annoyed that Josh got an Oscar nomination?
Look, well, Benny decided to be the villain in Happy Gilmore too.
He
so
did, that's true.
You do you.
He's the one who's mates with Adam Sandler, obviously.
Benny was the guy. He directed The Rock, though, didn't he? Yeah. In Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not in there.
I think few people were surprised The Rock's not in there, to be honest, but quite rightly.
Yeah, but that was a movie early on that had a bit of buzz about it.
It did, yeah.
Well, before anyone saw it.
Then it came out.
Talking of Best Actor, Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme. Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. He's got a lot of weight behind him this year.
Yeah, he really has.
Michael B. Jordan for Sinners and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
Wagner Moura is a great name. I think Chalamet's got an outside chance there. I think there's
he could
sneak it a bit.
Yeah. Best Actress: Jessie Buckley in Hamnet, Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue, Renate Rensive in Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone with her yearly nomination for Begonia.
I think Jessie Buckley was the surprise one there. She was like polling at like 11th or 12th this morning and then got the nomination.
What else do you want to look at? Best supporting actor?
Yeah, why not?
Benicio del Toro.
Yep.
One battle after another.
This is the one with the snubbing. We've got to talk about this one.
Jacob Elordi, Frankenstein.
Yep.
Delroy Lindo in Sinners. Sean Penn, one battle after another. Going to cancel each other out, surely.
Yep.
And Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value.
No Paul Mescal.
No.
That's what everybody was expecting.
Yeah.
He was tipped to maybe even win it. Didn't even get the nom.
Did not.
How's his evening tonight? I think he's gutted.
No, he's probably all right.
So this morning, everybody's like, you might win an Oscar. And then this evening, he's like, I haven't got a nomination for one.
He probably looks in the mirror and reminds himself he's a hot movie star.
He's
and
a beautiful
he's all
man.
Right. Best Supporting Actress nominations are Ellie Fanning for Sentimental Value, Inga Ibsdotter Lilias for Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan in Weapons, Wunmi Masaka in Sinners, and Tiana Taylor in One Battle After Another.
I think there's a real chance that Sinners might just get everything. the
think
Academy
for
seem to love
both
that
of those supporting gongs, they've got a really good chance.
Yeah. The Academy just seem to love that film. I think One Battle After the One Battle After Another is going to do well. That's one of those films that could go either way. He could do really well or he could get absolute nothing.
Yeah.
There's always one of them every year, isn't there? Everybody thinks he's going to do well and it just gets nothing.
I think, because we usually do our Oscar competition / sweepstakes. I think our tiebreaker question, we do the usual predict the winners. And then if the tiebreaker question should be, of the 16 nominations, how many Oscars will Sinners win?
Good question. Interesting.
There's a new Oscar.
Oh, is there?
This year.
Okay.
Best Casting.
Best Casting? Okay.
Yeah. That'll be the first time that will be
awarded. What are the noms?
Hamnet, Mighty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners.
Okay. They're just the same 5 films for everything. I think it's actually a really boring lineup this year. I don't think there's anything really interesting in there. Not saying the films are boring. The Oscars nominations themselves, there's no real surprises in there.
Yeah.
I think they're all pretty much nailed on.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the best ceremony. They're very poor year for British stars.
Yeah.
There's not many in there at all. Was it just Jessie Buckley?
In the top ones, yeah. I mean, you've got in the supporting category Delroy Lindo, Wunmi Masaka. They're British, aren't they? So
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Cool. When's the ceremony? I love asking you questions you're not prepared for.
February.
Sorry. I think it's early March. Yeah, I think it's March.
We're in March. 15th of March.
Okay. We always have a game of predictions in the Discord. We'll do that this year. So if you want to come and play along, join our Discord. You'll find the links everywhere. They'll be in the description of the YouTube video and every podcast episode. Come and join us.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Couple of bits of news left. Movie news.
Go on.
Who do you think is the latest big name star to sign a deal with Disney?
Oh,
he's got a new series coming to Disney Plus.
Go on.
Alan Carr.
Alan Carr,
yes.
Really? Fresh off his recent victories.
And it's another reality show.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Castle Man.
Okay. He loves like renovating stuff, doesn't he? Is that what he's doing?
It's Alan Carr on a search to purchase and run a historic castle.
So he does that one with Amanda Holden, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's doing up holiday homes, isn't it, or something?
Chateaus.
This is a reality show coming from production company Expectation, who are the same company behind Clarkson's Farm.
Okay.
So obviously trying to put some of that lightning in a bottle.
Capitalise on his recent Traitors victory.
Synopsis says, with Alan's 50th birthday fast approaching, he finds himself at a moment of reckoning.
Should I buy a castle or not?
Yeah, exactly. Taking stock of where he is and where he wants to be, he has long dreamed of owning a grand chateau. But after a transformative and iconic stay at the Traitor's Castle, that fantasy will now become a reality. Or will it? He doesn't just want to visit a castle. He wants to build a life in one. A leap of faith driven entirely by the man himself.
Who has written that? That is literally a man wants to buy a castle, and you've made it sound like
Rich man buys
movie.
castle.
Made it sound like an epic movie synopsis.
My favourite story of the week. I've left it to the end.
Okay.
I think we may have mentioned a long time ago.
Is this like your and finally story?
Yes.
Okay.
A long time ago that work was underway on a reboot of Murder, She Wrote.
Yes,
movie
I think we
form.
did very long time ago mention that.
Well, this now has a lead actor attached to it. And stepping into the, I presume, small shoes of Angela Lansbury.
She weren't a
Small in
big-footed lady.
stature, but huge shoes in reputation.
Absolutely. She didn't have big feet, Angela Lansbury, I'm sure.
Who do you think? Any ideas?
Male, female?
Female.
Oh. Older?
Done.
Just in general?
Yes.
Older than the average?
Yeah.
Jamie Lee
We're
Curtis.
not exactly right.
No way!
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is...
How have I just got that?
I don't know. Is going to be...
I swear I didn't know
Jessica Fletcher.
Okay.
And a director is also attached to this. Jason Moore, who directed Pitch Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit in shock that I just guessed that.
I think...
That's a good bit of casting. I like that. That makes me more inclined to watch that than I would have done before.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah, me too.
264 episodes of Murder, She Wrote.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I reckon your wife's watched all of them.
She definitely has not.
Oh, really?
And she would love to.
So I thought she was a huge fan.
How many times
do
you think Angela Lansbury was nominated for an Emmy for the role of Jessica Fletcher?
It's either going to be a huge number or zero.
I'll give you a clue.
Yeah. It's not zero.
Well, I'll give you... Oh, it's not a clue. Maybe it's a clue. A bit of context. Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
Started in 1984.
Yeah.
And finished in 1996.
It's 12 years.
Yes.
9.
She was nominated for that role 12 times.
In 12 years?
Yes.
Wow. Did she ever win it?
I don't know. You must have done that.
Well, you would hope so. Surely in even the last one.
That is 100%.
That's incredible.
Right. Which is crazy.
What an amazing lady.
So yeah, that's happening. And that's all the news.
Excellent. Good news. I'm just on Angela Lansbury's IMDb.
Okay.
I'm just going to see if she's ever won an Emmy. I can't find it, so I will cut all of that out.
I was just checking.
Here it is.
I was just checking if she was an EGOT winner, but she's not. She's had nominations for all of them, but she is unfortunately not an EGOT winner.
Nor is she an Emmy winner.
No, she's never won it. Nominated
a lot.
There you go.
Even nominated twice after Murder, She Wrote finished. For the Blackwater Lightship and Law and Order. Still didn't win.
She won Golden Globes for it.
Yeah.
But not an Emmy. Didn't win a Grammy. Won lots of Tonys.
She got an honorary Oscar.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
There we go. Cool. Is that all your news?
That's all the news.
Good news. Have you watched anything good at the top of the stream?
I don't know if I watched anything good. I watched a few things. So, I have watched something good. Obviously, we watched a couple of things whilst we were
away.
We
did.
The last thing we watched was Five Nights at Freddy's.
What a dreadful film.
God, I was really disappointed.
It was.
Like, last night, something fun, stupid, fun to stick bit gory. Really boring.
Really boring. Not fun. Not gory.
Yeah.
Everything it should have been, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know how it spawned 2 sequels. There's another one coming next year.
So that was a big disappointment.
Yeah, it should have been a lot more fun than it was.
Yeah.
Dull.
We watched Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Amongst Thieves.
Talking of fun.
I'd never seen,
apparently.
Well, that was really fun.
Yeah, it was a really good film. Really good. I really enjoyed that. I don't know why I didn't see it at the time, but I did really enjoy it.
I think I said this at the time. I never think I like Chris Pine, and then I watch his movies and think, oh, he was good in that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was expecting it to be more... I was expecting there to be more Dungeons and Dragons-y things in it. Yeah. I thought there'd be like dice rolling and shit like that. It'd be a bit meta with it.
Okay.
But what I got, I enjoyed. That's not what I was expecting.
And we watched. I don't know why. I don't even know how this happened. I think I came into the room and it was just happening.
Yeah.
Whoa,
indeed.
Which
we watched the first episode of Whoa.
Yeah.
There's a lot of episodes. I think it's called Woo, actually.
Which is an Indian adaptation of It.
It is. But it's not an adaptation of the book of It.
No.
It's an adaptation of the miniseries of It.
Yeah.
But it was made, what did we say, 98?
1998.
It ran for 52 episodes and was on every single year of 1998. Every single week of that year. I mean, the first episode is unwatchable. It was yeah, am I wrong?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, we're not Indian, and there was not a dub. It was what are we saying? AI generated dub?
Yes.
Which I'd never experienced before.
From YouTube.
So it was live translating on YouTube. It was like live audio dubbing this.
Yeah.
Where it could pick up. So it was really like elongating some of the words and
like people were talking in slow motion.
It didn't work, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
It just does not work.
And you get the odd word like aubergine.
Yeah, it just said aubergine. And then the next one I got was vegetable. And I'm like, what are these people talking about? So yeah, there's 52 episodes of unwatchable TV.
20 minutes of my life wasted.
But it's an experience to say you've watched it, isn't it? Is anything ever wasted?
I think that was the main things.
What about Mindhorn?
Oh yeah. Sorry, we watched Mindhorn.
Yeah, I'd never seen Mindhorn
because I talked about it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show. I think we were just scrolling Netflix and it just happened to pop up, and it was just like, let's just stick Mindhorn on.
Well, probably more funny than I remember it being when I watched it.
I'd never seen it.
Ago.
I don't think I'd ever even heard of it till you mentioned it a while back.
Yeah,
it was good. It's, Julian Barrett.
Yeah,
really good. Check that out if you like the Boosh and that sort of era of comedy. I mean, you'll be well in.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's about it.
I think that's all I've watched as well this week.
Cool.
Since we've been back, I haven't really watched anything.
No, me neither.
Traitors is still going. That finishes this weekend.
It does.
This Friday. It's been good. The Faithfuls are the worst, possibly the worst team of Faithfuls we've ever had in the show. Right, what do you want to do now? Do you want to do some hot takes and then get out of here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Anything else to talk about before that? Or?
No, we're good.
We're good. Okay. We are running out of hot takes, so if anybody wants to throw over some messages of opinions that you've got that might be a bit controversial,
chuck them in the Discord.
Chuck them in the Discord. Chuck them in the comments on the YouTube if you want to. I'm doing lots of calls to action today. I like it. I'm getting into this influencer lark. Doesn't work, but I'm getting there. Right, I've got the first one from Alex, our Patreon. Are you ready with your paddle? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read out a comment that Alex has made. Me and Nick will deliberate on it for 3 seconds and then decide whether we agree or disagree. And we'll go from there. Yeah?
Let's do it.
Alex says, Titanic is a great film. It is a cliche to hate it. 3, 2, 1. I agree it is a good film.
It's just not... I agree.
Yeah. It is a great film.
Are people really hating on it? Is that...
According to Alex, they are.
It's just not... It's not for me.
I think it's a great film. I think it's a really well-made piece of movie history. The story's there. The effects are really good for its time. I've got no issue with Titanic or people that like Titanic. I don't think it's a cliche to hate it. I think
I wasn't aware of the Titanic backlash.
Nor was I, to be honest. So, but yeah, if the hot take is Titanic is a great film, then I agree. Yeah?
Yeah, I've not watched it for years. I presume it still stands up fine.
Yeah, agreed. Chris from the Time Shifters podcast has got one for us. He says, an actor takes on a role. Tom Cruise, George Clooney, Ryan Reynolds, Chris Pratt aren't actors. They are just themselves with different names.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1. I disagree with that.
I'm saying disagree.
Yeah.
Because I don't think... Whilst I may agree with the sentiment, I'm not sure I agree with that with all the names listed.
Exactly what I was thinking. I was like, yes, with maybe some of them, George Clooney, but not necessarily with all of them.
I would say George Clooney in later times. I think Tom Cruise is the biggest example of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise in every movie. When does he act?
That's a good point. Maybe we do agree with it.
Who were the names?
Tom Cruise, George Clooney, Ryan Reynolds, and Chris Pratt.
I think I might agree with it, actually.
This is the first hot take we're going to change our mind on after deliberating.
Agree. Agree.
It feels a tad unfair.
I feel like Clooney might be the least one, actually. now I have the names back.
It feels a tad unfair, but you might have a point. We'll give you that one. Next one.
Yes.
Let's have a look. Ross, one of our Patreons, says, movies weren't better back in the day. It's just that you only remember / watched the good ones.
Agree.
Wow, I didn't even need the countdown. I also agree. It was much more difficult to watch movies back in the day.
There's loads of good stuff out there.
So you only watched good ones back in the day.
Oh, you remember. You'd
forget the bad ones that you've seen. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and that goes the same for music. Like, people say, oh, there's no good music anymore. I remember my relatives, friends, older people saying that when I was a kid. I've heard people say it now. There's loads of good music.
Yep, there's loads of good music from the 90s, but there's lots of dreadful music from the 90s.
There's loads of good music
There's loads of good music now.
Yeah. You don't listen to it. It's not aimed at you.
Exactly.
It's different.
Exactly that. I didn't even need the countdown.
Sorry.
Nick was straight.
I went way quick.
Wayne, we're going on across the full board this week. Wayne says, stop announcing release dates for films before they've even been written. 3, 2, 1.
I'm in the middle. I don't really care.
Yeah, me too. I mean, yeah. I don't need to release date of a film 3 years in advance. But I don't really care that they do it.
Well, it's not always necessarily for the consumer either. It can be movie studios booking slots.
Yeah.
So other movie studios steer clear of that, or
it's probably always happened. It's just now social media and the media are probably just getting on it more than they were back in the day. One more, because we are running really low of them. I think we've already done that one. I might have to take that one out.
Okay.
Netflix original films should be limited to budgets of $100 million or else be given meaningful cinema runs. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
I agree partly with that. I don't think you can limit a film's budget, but I would like to see the bigger ones get cinema runs just to help the cinemas out.
I disagree. It's Netflix's money. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh, there's also that there's also that take. I don't think you can. No film should have their budget limited because you wouldn't get some of the really good Netflix films. But I would like to take. If you'd limited Frankenstein to 100 million, it wouldn't have that Oscar nomination.
Rightly or wrongly, if a movie is given a budget,
it's
because investors think it can make money. Just on that budget.
Agreed.
And sometimes that doesn't work. But there is more science to this than just going.
There is.
100 million. You 300 million.
I do feel
£10.
Like the industry does need to try and do more to protect the cinema industry.
Agreed.
But I don't know if that's fully Netflix's problem.
Yeah.
Although it is partly their problem, and they do need to do more themselves to protect the cinemas.
Yeah.
But I think it's the entire industry that needs to come up with a way to work that out.
When
cinema tickets are too expensive, that's the first thing we need to.
When Netflix buys a cinema chain,
why haven't they done that already?
Exactly. Will people still be made?
Exactly. Right, that'll do for this week. If you got
imagine,
any more,
and then it'd be like, go watch Netflix, but not in your house.
Yeah, and then people will be kicking off about that. So if you've got any more hot takes you want us to discuss briefly, then drop them in the comments of this video, or I don't know, put them on a carrier pigeon, anything, as long as we get them.
Yeah.
Oh no, not pigeons. I don't like pigeons.
I'll take the pigeons.
Cool. Send the pigeons to Nick. Send the comments to me. This week's film, what are we watching on the movie show this week, Nick?
If you come back on Thursday, anywhere you find your podcast, you will be greeted by the world famous Bottom of the Stream movie show. And this week, we are watching your wild card.
My season 13 wild card, indeed.
Yeah. Landscape with Invisible Hand.
Yes.
Yeah. A sci-fi.
Sci-fi, yeah.
Drama-ish. Drama-ish, I would say.
Yeah. It's political a little bit. There's a lot going on in it. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm really not sure where you fall on this.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure I know where I fall.
Okay, fine. No, that definitely makes it
So it's going to be an interesting episode. So, yeah, do what Nick said. Come back on Thursday. In the meantime, go out, do all the things on this video. Like, subscribe, ding the bell, whatever that does. Tell your nan. Come and join us in the Discord. Drop all these things that I've asked you to comment for in the comments. Do all of that. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd, everywhere like that. And then we'll be back next Monday for another episode of this and next Thursday for the movie show.
Cheers!
Bye!